for physical problems that he already had and then developed while in prison, that is murder. And I'm glad we have the sign here that talks about freeing all the political prisoners, because this is a time to highlight the way that Mohamed Morsi was treated and to talk about the tens of thousands of other political prisoners who are being physically tortured, mentally tortured, denied access to medicines, to doctors, and this is the regime that the U.S. continues to support. I also want to say that my partner Tig Barry and I were in Tahrir Square during the beautiful, beautiful uprising of the people there, and how this embassy here was once a symbol of freedom and liberation, not only to Egyptians, but to people around the world. And to have Egyptians say for the first time in their lives they were really proud of being Egyptians, because they, in an incredibly non-violent, beautiful way, rose up and demanded democracy. And then they got a chance to elect their president, and they elected Mohamed Morsi. Well, then the Western democracies didn't like democracy for Egypt very much. Said, oh, we want democracy, but we wanted you to elect who we wanted you to elect, not somebody from the Muslim Brotherhood. Well, democracy doesn't work that way. And when you don't like who got elected, you know what you can do? Organize for the next elections and vote them out. That's hopefully what we're doing in this country right now, but that's the way it's supposed to go. And instead of that, many people, friends of ours, liberal, secular people, supported the military. And it breaks my heart to think of that they thought supporting the military was a way to bring greater democracy to Egypt. And instead, we see what it's brought. There are many people in the leadership in the Arab world who are very happy to see democracy fail in Egypt, because many of those countries are ruled by dictators. Kingdoms like Saudi Arabia, where you never have an election. They don't want democracy to succeed in such an important country like Egypt. And the United States, to our great shame as Americans, even when it was under Obama, at first said, okay, we're going to show that we care about human rights, we're going to cut off some of the aid. And they held back a couple of $100 million for a little while. And we went with